For almost 200 years, the Leroy name has been linked to the finest wines of Burgundy. But what makes these wines so legendary? Is it the history, the rare vineyards, or the visionary woman behind it all? Lalou Bize-Leroy, often called the Queen of Burgundy, owns more Grand Cru vineyards than any other producer. She has revolutionized winemaking with her strict biodynamic approach, crafting some of the rarest and most sought-after wines. Her top Grand Crus, like Musigny and Romanée-Saint-Vivant, frequently sell for over $10,000 a bottle, sometimes far more at auction. Welcome to Fine Wines, where we uncover the fascinating stories and personalities behind the world's fine wines. And this is the story of Domaine Leroy, one of the greatest names in wine. It all began in 1868, when François Leroy, a passionate winemaker, founded Maison Leroy. He cultivated vineyards in some of Burgundy's most prestigious regions, and his wines quickly gained a reputation for their exceptional quality. François' son, Joseph Leroy, expanded the business beyond wine, introducing brandy and other liquors, which helped establish Leroy as a household name. However, the true transformation came with the next generation, led by a man who would change the course of the family legacy, Henri Leroy. He joined his family's wine business in 1919 and became a key figure in Burgundy's history. By 1942, during World War II, French wineries were struggling. The German occupation, declining wine sales, and heavy taxation placed immense financial pressure on the estate. To safeguard its future and prevent foreign acquisition, the de Vilaine family, owners of DRC, sought financial support. Recognizing both the estate's significance and a strategic opportunity, Henri Leroy arranged for Maison Leroy to acquire a 50% stake in DRC. This partnership secured the estate's survival and made Maison Leroy the exclusive distributor of DRC wines in France. We made a full video about DRC. Check it out on our channel. Lalou Bize-Leroy, the daughter of Henri, was born in 1932. From a young age, she was immersed in the world of fine wine, learning from her father and developing a deep appreciation for Burgundy's vineyards. She officially joined Maison Leroy in 1955, and by 1971, she was leading the company. Under her direction, Maison Leroy became even more selective in choosing wines, further enhancing its reputation. Lalou traveled extensively, forging relationships with top collectors, sommeliers, and critics. Her legendary blind tastings, attended by some of the world's most respected wine experts, reinforced Maison Leroy's status as a leading negociant. In 1974, Lalou became co-director of DRC, working alongside Aubert de Vilaine. The de Vilaine family had co-owned DRC since the 19th century, and Aubert was the latest in a long line of stewards. He was a thoughtful and traditional winemaker who believed in gradual change and was committed to preserving DRC's legacy. Lalou, however, had a different vision. A strong advocate for biodynamic farming, she promoted a method that avoided synthetic chemicals and followed natural cycles to improve vineyard health. She pushed for lower yields, stricter grape selection, and rigorous quality control. But not everyone agreed. Other shareholders, including the de Vilaine family, were cautious. They worried that her methods were too extreme, costly, and risky for an estate already regarded as one of the greatest in the world. Tensions grew throughout the 1980s, as Lalou became increasingly vocal about her demands for change. In 1992, Lalou was forced out of DRC when the other shareholders voted to remove her as co-director, ending her nearly 2 decades of influence at the estate. However, she retained her 25% stake in DRC through Maison Leroy. By then, she had already secured her future. In 1988, she gained financial backing from Takashimaya, a prestigious Japanese luxury department store and longtime distributor of Maison Leroy wines. Japan had become one of Burgundy's biggest markets, with wealthy collectors drawn to exclusivity and craftsmanship. Recognizing this demand, Takashimaya invested in Maison Leroy, ensuring Burgundy's finest wines reach Japan's elite buyers and giving Lalou the financial stability to make her next move. In 1988, Lalou founded Domaine Leroy. She purchased several historic Burgundian estates, gaining control over some of the region's finest vineyards. She introduced biodynamic farming using lunar cycles and composting. She avoids chemical additives, uses wild yeast for fermentation, and minimizes intervention in the winery. Focusing on low yields and rigorous grape selection from vineyards like Richebourg and Romanée-Saint-Vivant, her wines are not fined or filtered, allowing natural evolution. Lalou's wines, particularly her Richebourg and Musigny Grand Cru, regularly fetch record prices at auctions, cementing their status as highly sought-after collectibles. Now in her 90s, Lalou remains actively involved in managing the estate. She often speaks about her wines with a focus on purity and respect for nature. She also emphasizes that her goal is to make wines that express the true character of the terroir, allowing each vintage to tell its own story. Leroy has 9 different vineyard holdings classified as Grand Cru. Also, Domaine Leroy owns 8 premier cru vineyards. Among all of the Leroy wines, 3 stand out, not just for their sky-high prices, but for their unparalleled quality and critical acclaim. Musigny Grand Cru, the crown jewel priced at around $60,000 per bottle. It is often called the Holy Grail of Pinot Noir. With production sometimes as low as 2 barrels per vintage, its rarity only adds to its mythical status. The Wine Advocate has awarded multiple vintages top scores, including a perfect 100 points for the 2015 vintage. Today, it remains one of the most coveted and expensive wines globally. Romanée-Saint-Vivant Grand Cru, priced at around $11,000 per bottle. The 2015 vintage received a perfect 100-point score from the Wine Advocate, underscoring its exceptional quality. While approachable in its youth, this wine rewards patience, evolving into a profound expression of Burgundy's terroir over time. Richebourg Grand Cru, priced at $11,605 per bottle. It is the boldest and most structured of the estate's top wines, known for its immense concentration and longevity. Recent vintages such as 2015 and 2016 have received scores of 96 to 98 points from Robert Parker's Wine Advocate, cementing its status as one of Burgundy's finest. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to know more about fine wines.